So here is the Tennessee offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The give from the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Vols will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So here comes the Auburn offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. He's got the back in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Powers through. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The corners are walked up tight. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Auburn. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got, and picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Dances away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Tennessee. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the things I love about this quarterback field when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see it here. guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for room. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Still running up the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Auburn. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. That's caught. It's Matthews. It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown ball.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Showing off the arms. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pringle. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Hawkins. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
QB's